Tragela Speaks with eXp Realty here, joined with a special guest who found out some great information to help clients, potential clients that were possibly affected by the disaster here in the last month or two. And I'm glad to have Ashley Jackson joining us today. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and I'm just really excited to get to the info to share it with everyone.
Right. Everybody, good morning. So I'm Ashley Jackson. I'm with Nexa Mortgage. We are a broker. I'm located here in Houston, Texas, and I'm also licensed in Texas and Louisiana at the moment. Wanted to come on really quick. We won't take much of your time, but I just wanted to let everyone know that there is hope after these natural disasters that we have experienced lately. So the product I'm talking about is called an FHA 203H loan. What that loan is, it's designed for someone who has incurred like lots of damage or what have you on their home due to a natural disaster. So, for example, I know here in Texas we had Beryl, right? So if your home has gotten damaged to the point where you're like, oh, I'm done with it, I just want a new house, then this loan can help you. One thing about this loan is it's 100% financing. What does that mean? 100% financing means you can get into this home with no money out of your pocket. Really, the only thing that we would need is just information from like your insurance company or what have you to show the damage that was done to your home. So that way we know that it was damaged during that hurricane for you to transition out of that home into a new one. So it's a really good program. I just like to, help people in the way that we can. So we just thought we would put the information out there.
What if I was renting and my apartment was damaged?
So if you were renting and your apartment was damaged, you can also take advantage of this, and it's 100% financing, right? What we would need from them would be a copy of their renter's insurance showing where they filed a claim for the and also like a letter from that apartment complex showing that there was damage to some of the units there. And with that being said, if you're not a home buyer yet, which you probably won't if you're rich, you can get into a home for 100% financing and take advantage of these great rates that we have right now. So, I mean, just another way to help people bridge that gap in the home ownership community.
So you're saying if I was renting from an apartment complex, it was damaged, I can now use this loan package, the 203H, and become a homeowner and still be eligible for the 100% down payment, meaning no money out of my pocket.
That's correct.
Okay. What about actual homeowners? Does this apply to single family homes only?
Okay. Yeah, single. So anything that was considered their primary residence is what this is good for. So we can't do like investment properties or anything like that. It's going to be for primary residences. It's an in-depth product. So you want to work with somebody who knows FHA guidelines and who's going to hold your hand the whole way, right? Because it's a different product. It's not a normal product that we would use. It's only used for disasters.
Right, understood.
And one other thing I want to include is you have to use this loan within 1 year of when the disaster occurred. So for Beryl, I want to say it was in July. So you need to have this used by July before that 1 year mark.
July of 2025.
Closed by that time. Yes.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Right. So you need to use it by July, which would be the year anniversary of Beryl, but you need to be closed by then. So like you would want to start trying to use it at least by May to be closed by July.
Okay. And the property itself, does it matter if the home was built in 2023, 1978 that was damaged by Hurricane Beryl? Is there any requirements of the property itself?
No, no requirements. As long as it was damaged by Beryl, you should qualify. And of course, you still have to qualify credit wise too in
Mhm.
regards to FHA, but just know that the down payment portion would be waived.
Okay. This is great information and great for, as you stated, if you were renting living in an apartment complex that was damaged by the storm or the hurricane, this is a great way for you to become a first-time home buyer, especially with not having a down payment. Now, will they be responsible for like their inspection, appraisal, closing costs, and things of that nature?
So there's still going to be normal things involved, right? Which would be, of course, the earnest money. They're still going to have to put a deposit down on that, which earnest money is 1% of the purchase price. So if we're talking 250, that's 2,500 down. Then you have your appraisal, which is around $600, and then your third party inspection, which is around what, $400 to $600, depending on the size of the property.
Right,
Um, but that's minimal, right? Because the down payment is waived. Um, so I mean, you would pay more than that to get into another rental.
right. And then me as a realtor, I have ways of negotiating those additional costs as well.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley. Any parting words on this 203H program and encouragement on the ease of working with you and getting approved for this program in a timely manner? Because again, we have like
Yeah.
8 months, 8, 9 months.
Okay. Yeah. So from the program, but I do also want to speak to maybe the first time home buyer or person that's scared right now.
Right,
So I would say, getting approved for a rental is harder than it is to get approved to purchase a home. And I know that there's a lot of people out there listening to the news about the interest rates and, oh, don't buy right now and all of that. But I would say if you can afford it now, if you're comfortable, if you want to be a homeowner, it's ways to make it affordable. You just have to make sure you're working with the right person to get you a good interest rate and make sure that your payment is comfortable for you. And then also just knowing what they're doing. I mean, it makes a huge difference.
right,
I have so many people that are on the fence, and I'm like, what's going to happen is everybody's going to get off the fence at once, and then we're going to be in a race of everybody trying to buy the same house, just like we were when all those people moved from California,
right,
right? So if you're able to buy now, I would say buy now, and if the rates do drop, you can still refinance.
right,
So I mean, it's worth it just to schedule a consultation, just to understand the way that the process goes, because the problem is lack of knowledge. Um, we don't even know where to start.
right.
So if you don't know where to start, of course you're going to be scared. It's something new.
Right. And just to add to what you said, I was dealing with a client here over the last week or two who we were talking about renting, and I was giving him information in regards to purchasing a home, and he had assumed that his credit was very low. And then he ran a free credit report and found out that his score was way higher than what he thought. uh Things that he thought was on his credit to lower it were not on his credit at all. So
Mhm.
I do think it's important at what you said that a consultation be scheduled with either you, specifically you for the 203H program, or myself, because I can redirect you to Ashley so that you can really get off the fence or get past the fear and really find out where you are. Because most times, if you tell me if I'm wrong, people are more ready than they think they are, or closer to being ready
Yeah,
than they
all
think
the
they are.
time. Yeah, and then people think, oh, I need 20% down. You do not.
Right.
That's a myth.
Right. That's even on a regular line, but okay.
Yeah, there's so many programs. I mean, so many ways to get into a home. If you really truly wanted to get into a home, we could figure it out and do it.
Right. So, for more realtors to find out about this program as well that can benefit and help their clients, will they be able to scan this bar code here?
Volunteer is really just a weekly thing that we do every week for realtors. So basically, they can log into this code every week and catch a different product. So, for example, this week we were talking about the 203H on there. Next week, I'm not sure what it is, but we do different things: down payment assistance, FHA, DSCR, whatever you want to learn, it's probably going to be there. So it's just different ways to help realtors ramp up some business because the market has shifted. So what better way to help y'all get more money into your pocket?
Right. And by y'all, you talking about the clients, right?
Realtors. Realtors.
Oh, realtors.
So realtors because it's ways to show you how to go get more business.
Right, exactly. We get paid to help our clients. That's our job actually.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, Ashley, for taking the time out to inform everyone about this great program if they have home damage or if the apartment that they lived in damaged from Hurricane Beryl. And they have until July
Okay.
2025 to go through
Correct.
the process, consultation with you, getting approved, getting with a realtor, finding a home, going through that home buying process and getting closed. So the time is now and we're
Right.
both ready.
Right. Yeah.
Any final words before we end?
No, thank you for having me. And hopefully we can help somebody with this product.
I know someone's going to reach out to us and I'm going to be excited to help someone and share it
Right.
with everyone else as well. But
Right.
if you want to find out more about the program, Ashley and I's social media contact information is below. Also, you will be able to see our phone numbers as well as email address and just put in the
Right.
heading or in the text of the email or the text, just put 203H.
Right.
And if you don't even know what to ask, just say you want to find out more information, and we'll be glad to contact you and schedule a consultation so that we can get you guys in a home. And for some of you, we can do it now and get you in a home before Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining, Ashley, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.